cat ops. Here we are. Beyond any countdowns, the era of silence in heaven begins. So, for me, a time to integrate and to tie loose things up. One such loose end is the kernel drops operation. There was a significant final cascade of 7 drops a day for a couple of days. Where that has concluded, I took my time to put together finally the website for kerneldrops.com with indices related videos, per series videos and so on, conveniently accessible with the short transcripts. It's all in the data already, just had to do the little back end and front end for it. That was a fun little gig. I did do it from scratch, clean basic code, because my main CMS running the ananda.icu repo, it's got iterations since 2016, so it's a bit burdened, needs a refactor and new tech that calls for better structures, facilitates, makes it possible. So, instead of going there, I just did the nutshell edition that gets the job done. And yeah, it's there. And I'm happy about it. I don't know if anyone ever gets there, but it is a gateway, an entry portal for deeper digs. All those 1 minute drips and drops, angles, really they are borderline sigils, sort of drawn out sigils. I mean, even sigils proper are rather drawn out. They're not just a slap in a circle. If you actually want to digest the sigil, you're not doing it in 5 seconds, right? You're going to take your time to map the geometries and the relations, see how it's wired. Anyways, so that's a tangent. Kernel drops is to be continued. In a couple days' time, I'm going to let the dust settle and see if anyone registers anything at all. My educated estimate, affirmed by present ongoing signals, is that hardly anyone actually blinked an eye. So, that's there. Not a problem. But, yeah. Insights. We live and learn and we move on. Alright. Beyond that, as in kernel drops, there's plenty more to be woven together into deeper, broader relations in the main repo, in the loom of all the content. And really, kernel drops, instead of, I'm going to just go beginning to the end with all of that. And in fact, I haven't deployed it yet. I have got a couple of dozen pools in there, topical pools for the realms, pools for the elements with related content in a single entry view, and some more specific thematic concerns. And really that's largely already there. Need to finish up the descriptions and deploy one of these days. But kernel drops, because I really don't feel like handing that over to the AI. It would, I'm sure, do a fine job of weaving it all into a fantastic little mesh. But, it's much like handing over any other job of yours to someone else. Like, maybe it gets done, but, you didn't live through it. So, you paid up and got the job done. You got the results, but the results do not live within you with the fullness of the process. So I'd rather tie all those tethers together and weave the loom by hand. And with that, kernel drops. The extraction of the essence from each and every one of those reels, eventually, couple hundred by now, and basically a little infinity to go. I've barely scraped the surface there. So that will be an excellent opportunity to keep on weaving that loom, tying those connections together, revisiting all that has been said, and connecting all the dots at broader and greater densities. So that's something that I'm in fact looking forward to. It's not a chore, it's a process. It's a delightful process, the process of deep integration. Once you get across the initial conflicts, hurdles within your being, and essence begins to rise, then of essence the relations reverberate, and the process of coalescence, convergence, alignment is naturally subsequent. So, and there is when there is an infinity of potential threads, near infinity, not infinity, potential threads to draw potential bundles of something core to be brought together, then, well, what else is there to do in this silly little life of ours but weave the essences of the universe together, right? So, okay, wrap enough here.